ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sexton Working Simulator. It's always a simulator at some point. It's not really Sexton Working Simulator. It's Prison Architect MEGAMAX! Beautiful, though it's not like Prison Architect MEGAMAX. Like, the game's not called Prison Architect MEGAMAX. Although if it was called that, that'd be pretty fantastic, I'm just saying, guys. But no, Prison Architect, for the prison itself, right here that we're playing on, is called MEGAMAX. Bit awkward for that intro to transition there onto the main game. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I might also add that Merv is talking over me right now. It's very rude. Why are you talking over me? You got a bit of Merv hair there. Not really hair, feather, but still. Let me just get that for you. There we go. Beautiful. A little bit under his chin. You didn't? Oh, it's still there actually. Can you let me get that? Or no? Okay, it's fine. Apparently, Ed Sexton right here, nearly done. He's got half of the year left, basically. You know, 6 months until he's good to go. I mean, I feel pretty good about that. You know, he's good to go now. Apparently, everyone's getting a little bit angry. I guess they're whoa. Okay, they're a bit of everything at the moment, are they? Clothing is a bit awkward. Why is that? We're sorting out the clothing right now, so I'm not too sure why it's so high. We got so many people working in laundry. Like, come on now. Maybe we've got all the clothes in here. Oh yeah, everyone's just sort of sorting out what they've got over here first. But all the clothes are nice and folded up. Like, some of them are not in the laundry machines for some reason. I'm not really too sure why that is the case. And we have so many. Well, we have so much food coming in, which is very good to see. Food, however, very high on the medium list. But I'm worried more about the clothing, to be honest with you. Also, the alcohol is very high. So we might want to start getting some alcohol stuff sorted out. Well, get some alcoholic addiction sort of seminars sorted out. I think we've already got one of these in the common room, as you can see right here. It's sort of similar, you know, my name is Dave, I'm alcoholic, that kind of thing. Good job, Dave, I might add. Clap right there. It's good to admit. That is the first step, I would say. Yeah, what did we do last session? Well, we created ourselves 2 extra parole rooms right here, as you can see, which kind of awkwardly morph into the middle of our build right here. It's almost like segregating the 2 parts of our prison. This actually worked out fairly well. This is sort of like the Supermax sector, which for some reason we can't see anything in. Why is that? Alright, no one's operating the security area. Okay, that's kind of bad. We should probably get someone to do that, since we've got got people in here that are very dangerous. Anything could really happen. Also, we've created the execution area. Very, very good to see. We don't have any cameras in there, though, so we should probably get something sorted out in a security desk that will be nearby. We'll have a camera. Oh, this has got to be like super max right now. You know, there's got to be a camera right here, I would say, to constantly observe the surroundings. And we'll have one right here and one right here to observe the cells. Merv right now is just like talking gibberish. Also, I believe he did just defecate right there, which is pretty fantastic. I'm going to have to leave. Not leave, but be here for a bit of a second right now. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. He'll never learn. That little parrot, he'll never, ever learn. Also, there is a light right here that is not being monitored. We want to just go ahead and monitor that. Pretty fantastic. We'll speed up right now. We're wasting a lot of valuable time. And also, we've got the water area that we need to be, well, whether we need sorting out soon enough. Let's get some power in there because for some reason, oh, okay, not what I want. I just bought a bunch of light switches right there, so that's really good. Thankfully, they're very cheap, so I'm not really worrying too much. And we have a little bit of a clog up right here. I'm not too sure why this guy is just sort of sitting around. Bit awkward, but okay. And we haven't got any new prisoners coming in, not just yet. Apparently, we've got 4 in solitary. Oh, that's good. We can get some more CIs. Okay, let's stop. Let's see who's potential right now. Who has the potential to be a CI? Oh, your potential there, good sir. How are you doing? Apparently, him right here, who is fearless, confidential, he's suspicious. Oh, wait, no, that's his suspicion, not his suspicious. That doesn't make any sense. We'll get back to it. Information. It's annoying because when I click it, his bio just covers like that. There we go. So let's see. Can we move this? We can make it go up and down. Coverage 0% because we pretty much only just made him a... Oh, we know, coverage is 52%. It's fine. We just need more CIs. That's all we need. So we'll get you, skilled fighter guy, into our CI program. If I can remember how to do it. Recruit informant. He found weapons. Okay. There's his regime right there. I'm not sure what's the ideal regime for a CI. I imagine it's someone that doesn't necessarily work a lot. Maybe someone that's got a lot of free time. At the moment, though, their mood is sort of a little bit bad, a little bit mostly normal, and a little bit good right there. Condition is none or suppressed, and it's a little bit suppressed. That's fine. We'll recruit you. You're not like a, a danger or anything like that. I feel like you're just a guy that's misunderstood, just wants to do a bit of right in the world, even though, let's just see what you did first. Torture and assault, okay. Sure. You're someone that wants to do a lot of right in the world. I like it. Hopefully we'll be able to recruit some more CIs. That would help us out quite significantly. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. Instigator. Volatile. So why are you nearly dead? That would probably help me out. What I imagine has just happened. It actually tells you where they are, even though you can't see them. That's probably not supposed to happen. What I imagine has happened is they've found a former policeman officer, and they have just beat the ever-living shit out of him. It's not really too great, to be honest with you. I'm trying to find out all the question marks right now, but we do need more CIs in order to get that done. We've got an extremely quick instigator right there. Tell you what, though, these guys should be taken to... Actually, he's only instigator and volatile. That's not really too much of a bad thing. As if they have... Oh, wow. Tough, Stokel, Fearless. He's not an instigator. That's the thing. Instigator's the big one. That's the one that causes fights. That's probably what happened here. These two are probably fighting because he's just sort of like, yeah, whatever, buddy. I'll like beat you up in a fight. And this guy's like, yeah, but I'm volatile. Fuck you, buddy. And then they get a little bit of fight. Not swearing right now. I'm going to apologize for that. But it's happening. We're in a prison. Hopefully, though, we'll be able to expand the cells and get significantly more prisoners. That will be followed by a lot of guards, but I'm hoping to get more prisoners in. We need to expand the kitchen. Well, we don't necessarily need to expand this, I think. Actually, we might have to. Now that I think about it, we can expand this very easily, actually. What we can do is we can just get rid of visitation and the cooking area and just sort of swap some of these out, I guess. We'll probably, swap out the classrooms for, the cooking and that lot. Or we can move the cooking to the storage room. There's a lot we can really do. I'm not really, too worried about that. We could change the yard, in fact. That might be a good idea. Get rid of one of these yards and just sort of cut it in half and change it into visitation, half kitchen. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Probably end up doing that because I kind of like the idea of them just being in one yard. The thing is, they might sort of start to group up, and that's not really a good thing, especially when a riot ensues. You don't want them to be organized. You want them all separated as much as humanly possible. As I was saying, let's just have a little look around here for anyone that's really, a danger to society. There's our informant right there. We're going to keep our eye open on that, because I imagine we're going to have some issues later on if we don't keep our foot in the doorway. On the door? In the door, on the door. In the way of the door, I like it. Keep the door open is what I always say. Because actually, no, don't. Unless it's a cold day. That sounds like a really terrible quote. Let's continue onwards. Not a quote. We should expand this, as I have said, to house significantly more prisoners. So if we probably want to get the tables done first. There we go. So we'll get the tables done like this. And we'll have one up here as well. Is that good? Yeah, one right there. And we'll do the same along here, the same along here. We can actually have one here. I don't think I will. I think it's too close to the doorway, so I guess we just won't have one there. So we'll have one here, and like I said, not one there. And then we'll continue along here. We need to get the benches in as well, and the flooring sorted out. We won't have anything right here. Merv, what do you want? What is it? He's making lots of funny noises right now. You're doing a good job, though, Merv. I'm not going to lie. You really are part of things right now. Can anyone tell that he's calmed down a little bit more? And now he's sort of trying to have some sort of, I don't know, multi-let's play going on right here. This is my host, right? No, I'm the host. He's the guest. Merv is the guest of this podcast. It's now a podcast. It's pretty good. Merv's now running off. But he's not as leery as he once was, I feel like his detox has really helped out. Detox no longer being allowed into the secret room. Danger to society otherwise. Let's see. I'm not sure what I'm really saying, if anything really is sounding coherent right now. I don't think it really is. We'll continue onwards by saying really a lot. And we'll get these corners filled up with metal. Actually, do we want that? Not really. Let's change that. We'll just have it go along like this. And we'll just have everything around it covered up. We'll go all the way along like this. Okay, I like the idea of it just sort of covering this entire bit. I'm not too sure why. We'll continue onwards, though. These areas have been aligned correctly. That is pretty good. Really bad time to actually get all these doors and that lot sorted out since... Oh. Someone just escaped? Or... Someone gonna explain this? I mean, you get... No? Okay, let's have a little looky around here. We should probably search these cells. Like I said, you're meant to really... Well, like people have said in the comments, you're meant to really get rid of the toilet. And that is meant to give you a chance to actually... He's got 2 toilets. Why? Okay. That's fine. He's got one for number 2, number 1 for 1. Number 1 for 1. That was really a mouthful right there. We're just searching these, sir. Please do not, you know, start to go a little bit nuts. That'd be quite unfortunate. Also, I'm saying a lot at the moment. I'm not too sure why that is. Seems to be a phase of mine, you know. Every now and then, I just sort of go into the magajou whenever I don't really have any way of transitioning to another topic. It's, you know, it's how it works. Merv, did you just... You did it again! Fine! God, my voice went really high there. You did it again, guys! It's pretty great. I need to, you know, probably make a little bit of... What? Let's start that again. It was a little one. I probably need to make a little bit more of an effort to actually get this sorted out. So let's continue onwards with the flooring. God, I get distracted so easily. It's great. It's not great. It's a complete and utter pain. Let's see. We'll get all these done. I'm not too sure what's meant to be designated as cleaning and what's flooring that I've already selected. But I'm just going to go over the what appears to be selected areas anyway. And we'll go across like this. So this is pretty good right now. It's orderly. That's what I like about it. You know, you're looking at this and you're probably thinking to yourself, Innkeeper, that's orderly. I know it is. I just said it. Merv just a little bit of a boop there. Not great. Not great. Okay. So we don't have anything here because we'll probably have another cleaning cupboard eventually. I'm not really too sure. How is there clothing issue? Because it's still... Why is clothing so high? We've dealt with this, surely. It's working time right now. And yet, for some reason, clothing is just such a huge issue. Wait, is he dead? No, he's just bored. No, he's just bored. Right, okay, you got all the clothes right here. Is it because you don't have any more laundry baskets? That's probably why it is, isn't it? The laundry baskets are a little bit crap. So we'll get some new ones in. We'll go over here. And we'll get some new ones in. They're a bit rubbish because, I don't know, they just are. I said so, that's why. But we've got a lot more clothes that needs to be filled in. I'm not just sure why. Maybe there's another employee that sort of just helps distribute the clothing. Doesn't look like it. How many cleaners do we have? We only have 17 janitors. It's not amazing, is it? Right, so we got some more guys in. For some reason, my frame rate's just gone down to 11 there. That was pretty fantastic. Looks like more clothes are being thrown into the laundry baskets. And as you can see, the needs right now for clothing is very, very high. Actually, absurdly so. I'm actually getting quite scared now. Because it seems to me... You live your life like candle in the wind. It seems to me like I won't actually be able to deal with this because for some reason they're just not dealing with it themselves. It's kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. They should really be putting new clothes on the chairs and that lot. Unless this is like some sort of bug. Or I'm missing something horribly. I'm waiting for the riot now. I can see it happening, definitely. I said it again. You know, just get them out of the system right there. Merv's not really helping out there. Oh, wow, we got a lot of money, apparently. I did not pay attention to the amount that we just got given that last round. I said it again. Stop it. I'm making it obvious now by complaining about it. It's not great. Found some drugs, apparently, which is pretty great. So, our danger level is a 2 right there. It's low still, and it's going down again. But clothing's not really being sorted out, and I don't know why. Do we not have any more people working here? Because there's a lot of people in there, so I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, we do. We have quite a lot of people in there working. If I get rid of 2 of them. Is it a power issue? Oh. No, they're all powered. Am I missing something? Very simple. Because we have so many uniforms right now. Surely it should be dealt with. Oh, it's going down now. but not because of clothing. Maybe it's because they don't actually distribute the clothing when it's work time. This might be a janitor thing. Let's get that done. Let's get, like, 3 more janitors. Excuse me. They spend most of their time cleaning, though. That's the thing. But we need more anyway. So I'm not really too worried about it. We're finding a lot right now, which isn't great. Look how much free space they got now. They get to, like, you know, move aside and pick their own gang tables. It's pretty great. They'll probably carve their initials in them, the hooligans. I don't have none of that. They're currently eating, though, and their unhappiness is going up due to the clothing epidemic they were currently going through. Their comfort levels are going down, I believe. They are. They need sleep, though. And it's getting close to sleep time. Let's pause right now, because for some reason sleep is all of a sudden becoming a big issue. So if we just give them 1 extra hour's sleep, then this can be the shower, and then they can immediately go to eating time. Oh, wait, no, it needs to be free time, because otherwise they go a little bit nuts. There we are. Then we'll go to... Oh, no, it goes to free time anyway. Oh, no, yard time. There we go. So we'll go 2 hours yard, because I think they're having a bit of an issue with exercise. If I just make sure that's actually the case. Recreation. A few of them are, but I think they're the ones that are living in the MEGAMAX sector. But then again, they go for recreation as well, so I'm not really too sure that's much of an issue. So hopefully, they go to bed soon. They should. Yeah, it's sleep time now, I think, so that's being dealt with fairly reasonably. It's just clothing right now that we're having a bit of a bother with. There's so much clothes in here, no one's really dealing with it. You know, I'm just saying, watch out. Watch yourselves. Maybe it's because we have 2 laundry. Oh, maybe they get selected. So we got prison labor. Oh no, that's food distribution. Okay, so it doesn't actually make a difference. Oh no, laundry distribution. Here we go. This is how it works. Oh, I see. So if we just do this, there we go. So surely they should both go to the main prison. Now you can go here and here. Can you not go in 2 places? There you are. There you can. If you hold shift, it goes in 2 places. Should really tell you that. Not many people are probably going to get that. So now we've actually sorted this out. I used my brain for once. Did anyone else notice that? Wait a minute. Is that the sign of the apocalypse? Let's watch out. It's get it, guys. Because I sometimes do silly things, but generally not a bad job. Generally, though. Being general right there. So hopefully that has actually dealt with the problem that we were just having with our clothing issue. I imagine next working day, they'll probably be able to help distribute all the clothing to the cells. Yeah, that's really high right now. That's going to get rid of a lot of stress. It shot up very quickly, though, so I'm curious if that was actually, was just bugged out due to a patch or something. Because it was quite a sudden problem that we had. Yes, it was. Anyway, everyone's sleeping right now. Let's just double-check these sleeping... Yeah, it's taken a little while for everyone to really get rid of that. Like, everyone's at medium terms with sleep right now. They've only got an extra 2 hours to go. So, I think they've buffed sleeping a little bit. So, it's a lot more... Well, it's more needed. Actually, it's going down very quickly now. I'm just trying to optimize, you know. Every hour is an hour they could be working, ladies and gentlemen. Working. Working's is a really stupid way of saying it. I mean, working. But I said working for some reason. That's silly. Fly, beast! He keeps eating my ear. It's really annoying. He thinks it's food. That or he's showing affection. Which, you know, I'm not really too comfortable with. I'm not going to lie, Merv. Not really into that. That whole parrot thing. That whole parrot thing. However, I'm currently looking at, you know, grown men in the shower. So that's pretty great. A little bit of arse crack right there, if anyone saw that. Pretty fantastic. The food situation seems to be still good. We do have more cells to create. I feel pretty confident just making this the entire outside zone. So that is what I'm going to do. If I'm careful. We have so much money. I think it's pretty much worth it. Just to make this new outside zone. I do apologize about Merv. You shouldn't really be able to hear him. In the videos, I've never... In the videos, I have never been able to actually hear him in the background too much. At least anywhere near... as bad as I think it is. Demolish wall. Yes, demolish wall there. Demolish the wall there. Demolish the wall here. Beautiful. It's a little bit different. I think it's a bit different. Oh, no, it's the same. Still, there are a bunch of cells, which is good to see. So we'll be able to get these cell blocks sorted out. I'll be able to get rid of a lot of these walls. We need to add this wall, however, because That will be an eyesore otherwise. And we've got 2 new spaces, one of them of which can be a cleaning cupboard. I don't know, there's so many dirty areas, I just feel like they need to be sorted out.